gonna do now? It's your reflection looking back to pull you down. So are you gonna die today or make it out alive? You gotta conquer the monster in your head and then you'll fly like Phoenix flies. It's time for a new empire. Go bury your demons and tear down the ceiling. Phoenix flies. And now you're playing with matches, come out of the ashes underneath you. A million voices in the crowd, they're screaming, stop now. Well, let them swallow the pride, you're turning the tides, true believers. Got them in the palm of your hand, you're playing God now. What you gonna do now? It's your reflection looking back to pull you down. So are you gonna die today or make it out alive? You gotta conquer the monster in your head and then you'll fly like Phoenix flies. It's time for a new empire. Go bury your demons and tear down the ceiling. Phoenix flies. So are you gonna die today or make it out alive? You gotta conquer the monster in your head and then you'll fly like Phoenix flies. It's time for a new empire. Go bury your demons and tear down the ceiling. Phoenix flies. I don't wanna see you, I don't wanna hear you tonight. I don't wanna fight you, you don't wanna know if I feel right. I don't wanna just forgive you, I just wanna be fine. I've been waiting for a sign to light up, yeah. And your heart is out of sight, I just wanna feel mine. Hey you, I'm gonna be the one for another one. Hey you, maybe then you know that I was never one. I don't wanna see you, I don't wanna fear you tonight. You don't wanna know me, you just wanna make sure you're right. I'm gonna be the one for another one. Maybe then you know that I was never one. I'm gonna be the one for another one. I don't wanna feel you tonight. Got me. Got me. Can I feel you? Got me. Got me. Can I feel you? I don't wanna call you, I don't wanna know what you think. I'm the one you go to whenever you feel like you're about to sink. I don't wanna just forget you, but I wanna be fine. I'll be waiting for a sign to light up, yeah. And your heart is out of sight, I just wanna feel mine. Hey you, I could become the one for another one. Hey you.
Good Good evening, wonderful people of Mobile Legends Nigeria, and welcome back to Road to Bali 2022. Tonight, we are here to witness violence at its peak. Darkstars Esports taking on against Superstars Qinekt. This is definitely not the first time they've met. They have met multiple times this tournament and in previous tournaments as well. So they're not new to face off against each other. But every time they have played against each other, they have always brought some serious chaos to the matches. You know, most often times Darkstars Esports winning, Superstars taking some victories for themselves. But either ways, you both know when two elephants fight, the ground is the one that suffers. So Darkstars Esports versus Superstars Qinekt once again. Welcome once again, all of you currently waiting. Sorry if it took a while. Everything getting set, everything getting ready, preparing for some massive amounts of violence tonight. Best of three as the playoff stage have always had it. So it's anyone's game who can run away with 2 victories in this game. So yep, like Faye said, let's get these vidas. I see you too, bro. Happy to have you here with us. All that's left now is to get the game up and running. In fact, before we actually do that, let me see who you guys are voting for. I mean, so far games have been very interesting, although I have to say the last match that we saw was not all that we wanted to see. You know, RNK versus Hex Zero, dominating game from RNK. In fact, Fizz, you are just too good of a mage. You need to be banned from the Mobile Legends Nigeria server, because what you did to those guys was definitely unfair. You need to be banned. But yeah, anything can happen indeed. Anything can happen indeed. Lots of confusion there. People voting for Darkstars, people voting for Superstars. Both teams are actually favorites to win, you know, so it's kind of hard to actually set your mind on a particular team, because they are both equally very powerful, equally very strong. Actually, SSQ have moved up a lot, like a very huge amount. Their improvement over the past months, over the past tournaments, have been very impressive. Not gonna lie, because I remember very well when SSQ started off, they're one of those teams that would, you know, either fall off at the first stages of the games or at the second stages of each tournament. But here they are now. Almost every single tournament, for the last 3 tournaments I think that we've held, they've always been able to make it towards the finals or the semi-final stages, if not even grab the win. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they were the ones, they were the grand winners of, okay, no, that was hexadecimals, but they were there in the semi-finals as well. But anyways, tonight we're here to see them pull off more victories. So Darkstars Esports versus Superstars Qinekt. Let's get this game rolling. Darkstars Esports on the left, Superstars on the right. Bans, we're looking at Marshall ban right off the bat from DS. Okay, Fairness, pro support.
To live is to trick.
Whoa, Shinigami. But I'm guessing you don't have a girlfriend, so that's why you're placing such an easy bet on this one. Who will the second ban for DSB? I'm expecting it to be one of those key heroes that SSP likes to play. Julian, okay. Marshall ban minus 100 IQ play. Nope, I don't think you've seen. I think, is it Eric Vincent? Yeah, I think it's Eric Vincent that likes playing Marshall. Uses Marshall with the tank build. Just goes in, steals your red buff, heads back to his lane, gets so tanky you don't even need to kill him in a 5v1 situation. So yeah, it's not really a bad ban. Valentina pick right off the bat. Alright, Godfather has this one. I'm sorry, Shinigami, but violence is called for tonight. No peace. Peace was not an option.
The night sky tells all.
Vincent on Esmeralda tonight. XP lane, okay.
Chivalry is dead.
See, even Rock 2 is a good Masha, so there's always a reason to ban out Masha against SSQ. Qinekt, fantastic marksman, fantastic choice of a marksman player. One.
Your team is picking.
At the beast of
It's my stage.
Normally, how do you play against RNK and not ban Yuzhong? You're just signing your destruction there and then. You want to play against RNK but you don't ban Yuzhong. I'm sorry for you. I mean, just ask Hex Zero, they'll tell you what happened. Although even Yuzhong didn't really perform very well in the match he played against Hex Zero. Link was open, okay. Mike Richie quick to hop on that. Gushan Jungle, nah. Well, it's not like it's going to be that much of a. It's not like it's going to be a bad idea, but Gushan Jungle just almost doesn't fit in most tournament settings, honestly. But it's not that bad idea.
only love.
Your team is picking.
Cecilion ban for Darkstars and the Natalia ban for SSQ. I think Darkstars have only been able to pull off a Natalia role once or twice, and it really didn't look very, very good for them. But I still think they won once out of the 2 times that they did that. Disciple was one in particular that played good, so.
Your team is picking.
Bolaji, you are just wicked. This is just one epic player that will say that. Damn, got Valentina, powerful pick there. The 2 mages I'm seeing are very, very OP. Valentina and Louis. Crazy stuff. Hades yet to pick his jungle. Gonna have Disciple roaming with Matilda. Been a while since I saw Matilda in the setting. But Paquito, good counter pick there for Esmeralda. Dirot will be Dirot. You know, at first when I saw it, I thought it was like, okay, not a problem. But now that I look deep into it, with this Loyi and Qinekt, I'm not really sure Dirot will really be very, very effective. The CC might choke him. Early game is very, very powerful, very, very scary. So that's one thing that Darkstars know how to do. Actually, they really know how to capitalize on their early game advantages while hoping on 1-1 in the late game. But for SSQ, they pretty much almost have a balance of everything. Early game, Louise damage, don't joke around with that. Even without it, she literally just needs to get to level 2 and she'll start causing havoc on the playing field. You know? So you have to be very, very careful. But then late game, they've got Qinekt, they've got Esme. Esme is super, super hard to kill in the late game. Super hard to kill in late game. But she's not using Vengeance now, so they might have a bit of an easier time. But then you've got Qinekt, you've got Link. SSQ has pretty much more of a late game advantage compared to Darkstars Esports. Darkstars are more of like an early game team. But let's see what this game has in store for us. I still think Darkstars Esports have a chance to get a victory. It's best of 3 anyway, so. I think Richie has been practicing Ling a lot, or Richie has been playing Ling a lot, so I won't be surprised if he brings out a very, very good Ling gameplay. The last time he used Ling, they won that game almost easily. People were even saying that he was using the enemies to practice. I don't know if that was against Oracle Says or no, it was definitely, yeah, it was Oracle Says OS. He played Link against them and they got an outstanding victory there where he used Link. People were saying that he was learning Link with them. An early game invade here from D-Rock on Link. We're gonna have some quick rotations here. Alfie to the rescue together with Vincent. And the squabble is going to begin for the little one. Well secured by D-Rock. Just take a look at that. Level 2 and she's already pulling Valentina to her yin yang combo. more to offer from Louis. Oh, it was even against Hex. Disciple looking for a chance to poke Ashura here. Louis paying a visit to Dirot's creep on the top side. Godfather plays all. The reason why his name is Godfather. When you get to a stage in ML that you can comfortably play every single hero without breaking a sweat, you're already that good, you know. You're a VIP. First turtle just spawned. Link without the blue buff might not just be as effective as he wants to be, but he will try his best here together with the help of his team. Let's get into a wider view here. Samus coming in from behind, quick to spam that ultimate though and keep SSQ distracted, while Link will be quick to jump on the wall. Dirot goes in with the ultimate but takes too much damage, and Link is right back with the ultimate. Not enough dashes though. Yep, blue buff advantage not there for him. It's left for Darkstars Esports now to secure the turtle without a retribution. Look, they went season compared to 3 kills on the top lane fight, although it seems like Clint went down to 1-1 on the gold lane. Sorry we missed the action there. Thamus will keep on doing the turtle for his team, and I'm pretty sure he'll be able to secure that. That's one advantage that you get with Thamus and even Dirot on the XP lane. They can comfortably take the turtle without having to rely on retry. They have so much damage on jungle creeps, and they have so much damage in total actually. Salt is one of those few heroes that can pull off a stunt like that, going in for the turtle and taking it as fast as possible. Take a look at what 1-1 is doing to Clint on his bottom lane, bullying him, able to get a kill from him. Clint lost to 1-1, so it seems Valentina Magic Shoes is what she's going to go with for some amount of CD reduction early in the game, looking to spam those skills properly. Dirot's just waiting for the call, but he's going in. Clint's Dex, well, as long as you don't give 1-1 a chance to get farmed, because if you're not careful, 1-1 will so outshine Clint on that gold lane. She's already been able to take the outer turret shield to less than half HP comfortably. Top lane though, Thamus, and wow, it just feels almost as if Thamus is not one of the best picks to counter Esmeralda with anymore. I don't know why. All the Thamus versus Esmeralda gameplays I've seen in this tournament have always resulted in Esme getting the win on the lane. So, except he helped Thamus gank. I mean, before he did, oof, that's a massive gank there on 1-1, 4v1 situation. There was definitely no escape. But with that, they might have to trade that kill for the turtle and give that to Darkstars Esports. A kill over the turtle. But the turrets to their name, so I guess you can call that an even match, if not a win for Suicide Squad in that few seconds of gameplay. Well, normally Thamus is supposed to be able to cool down Esmeralda, but without the passive damage. Look at the damage that Clint is doing to the league. Esme comfortably cutting the wave on the top lane. Get some space to rotate, but we're gonna have a fight though, breaking out here. Lane quick to use his ultimate. Take a look at those dashes. Still hasn't been able to secure a kill though. but they're able to take D-Rod off the map, and the chase from
Red team hero has been slain.
ultimate triggered. He was able to get a kill on Clint. Loyido will be coming from behind to try and pull off a yin-yang combo. Doubt she'll be able to get the kill she's looking for, and now be forced to retreat. 1-1 though, she's not done. She's still looking for a chance to get a kill. It's a 1-for-1 tower trade-off right now. Both gold lanes have lost their outer turret. Rafaela Jungle, you have got to be joking, bud. Link jungle emblem. And now with the change of lanes, we're gonna have Clint on the top side together with Link. Good poke there. Camus. Not as tanky as it wants to be, but that ultimate is going to deal a lot of damage and give him a lot of HP regen, forcing Link to back away. We're gonna have a fight here for the turtle. Flicker right into them with that ult combo. D-Rod taking some massive damage, able to secure the turtle. 1-1 dude. Her ult barely had any effect on Esmeralda, but the chase is still on. Loyi looking for the damage. Made her use a sprint. Another tower on the top. Oh, never mind. Tower is still standing though. But Camus is in the top spot. Okay. That was unexpected, but it happened nonetheless. Esme forcing an engage on Valentina. Two dominance eyes secured just about the same time. The anti-heal, the attack speed reduction will be necessary to deal with a team like Darkstars Esports. Got a gank on Clint, forced to flicker, but he won't be able to make it to safety in time. He's going to go down. Just one more basic attack would have sealed the deal on that top lane tower. Link though seriously looking for Valentina, but her damage is quite scary actually. Take a look at that. Almost up to up to half HP. I thought securing more items, by the way. Curious. Already has enchanted talisman and genius one. That explains quite a lot. 1-1. Really not hitting her ultimate on the right target. Take a look at the stun and the damage. Killing spree for Ling. Finally found his bearing.
Red team turret has been destroyed.
Godfather copying Lolita's ultimate there for a bit of an outplay. And with Thermos on the bottom side making some good pushes, takes down the entire bot lane to the inhibitor. Link OP, Link trying, Link really doing his best. But they still are 2k gold behind. They have quite a bit to do to catch up. But it's not impossible at all. With 3 towers taken in their name against 3 also from Darkstars Esports, taking the mid lane as well as 2 lanes on the bottom side. But now they have secured the top lane tower in their own advantage. So forge ahead. Quick head start to the Lord to then serve an advantage at ending this game. Lolita is going to come in with the conceal room. Esme forces an engage and lands a 2-man stun, and with that the team fight is off to a break. Ling deeply looking for 1-1 and he gets a mega kill, but I think he's going to get away. Turtle left, Lord left untouched. Who will secure that? And after a tough fight, D-Rod was able to get the Lord, but will he be able to make it away from this team that is heavily pursuing him? I highly doubt that. And we have a wipe out. A wipe out. The list of things DS have this. Well, they were able to secure the Lord, but that team fight was not something that was in their advantage. Team fights, Suicide Squad have more of an advantage compared to Darkstars Esports, because most of their heroes usually solo. In this game, like I say, most of them 1v1 situation. You know, Dirot and Tamus CC stomps. Like, they can barely do much with the crowd control, and they are quite tanky too. One looking to trigger all the weaknesses on either Lolita or Esmeralda, and she'll still find that hard to do because of the mobility and the CC. So it's not looking all that bright for Darkstars Esports, but they definitely can still do. They can still pull in something for a victory. Purple Lord isn't, well, it's not all that useless though. It depends on how you use it. Like, if they were able to get a wipeout before taking that Lord, definitely they might have had an opportunity to end, or at least take one inhibitor tower down before we get the full team of SSQ back on board. But for now, that Lord was, yeah, I guess you can say it was not the best idea. Esme looking for an engage, doesn't get the stun she's looking for, but the follow up from Ling was well executed. Oof, Lolita landed out well, but just not on the target. And Esme was so ready to hit her. Esme was so ready to follow up. That would have been a massive wipeout if he had connected. But it has ult with the flicker trick, combined that with Esme's stun. Oof. And the yin yang combo from Yi. We definitely would have seen a wipeout there and then. Yin is still OP. But well, almost all heroes have the lineup that they fit into, so you can't really just pick Yin. Although Yin here might have been nice to be able to pick off all those annoying heroes from the back line, you know, and get a sure kill if you get fed easily, or rather if you get fed early, and that's more like it. A lot of focus now on Don Dipsy here, as he's in a very tough spot, and Lolita will be forced to commit to their own ultimate. Disciple tried to go in and see if he could save him, but he could not. Rafaela room for Darkstars Esports, maybe. I can't remember if SS was banned, but I think SS2 might have been a bit of a good choice. But I doubt SS was banned. Ling committing to getting that kill on Dirot so far as even using his ultimate, and he is unstoppable. SS wasn't banned. I think SS2 might have been better than. Although Disciple is not doing too bad on Matilda actually. The thing is, sometimes it doesn't really rely on the player. The player can be doing so well on the Roma hero, but that Roma hero might not just always fit into the situation. Like, you can have somebody playing, like just like Disciple is pulling off now. He's playing very well on Matilda, 213 KD ratio, very excellent. You can't see anything better than that. But does the Roma fit into the lineup is a question. You know, could something else have been better? So yeah. Using the first game to analyze and then make a better draft in the second game. It's quite a bit of a good strategy actually, and I agree with that gift. It's a very good strategy. And if they do that and end up winning this game, then Darkstars Esports are just flat out OP. Immortality there for the damage on Yi on Valentina. You can definitely see the effects of anti-heal there. Dirot though, not able to get a kill with his ultimate, but an engage from Esme very much called for. This Lord is still grinding hard, taking out 2 inhibitors that was with just 1 push. Lolita comes in after copying, Valentina comes in after copying Lolita's ult. And with that, they're able to get a kill on Lolita. Tamus securing the Twilight armor to hold out the crit damage from Quint and Ling. Next Lord now would either see Suicide Squad, Superstars Qinekt getting the victory in this match, or Darkstars Esports make a plan at giving themselves a shot to win this. Let's not now pretty much is a very, very big factor in deciding who can get the win in this game. There wasn't needed either. Maybe an assassin would have been better. Or just like Gift said, DS will probably use this this first game to analyze what changes you have to make. As we're going with that engage, Lolita following up, but really doesn't land the stun on anybody. Matilda doing a very, very bad spot, and she gets taken off. Lane comes right back, just jumping from wall to wall, waiting for the perfect opportunity to go in, and he finds it. So Clint gets the double kill. This is what I was talking about. Clint securing the title. That's a triple kill, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Clint well fed. And with 4 players off the map, we're looking for an early end here from Superstars Qinekt. The focus is going to be on the base. There's barely much Valentina can do, ladies and gentlemen. GG's game 1. Superstars Qinekt. Like I said, peace was not an option. Darkstars Esports put a lot in this game to try and get the victory, but it wasn't enough, as SSQ were able to match the manpower that they brought in. Loyi 109 KD, Esme 307, Lolita, Protank 1311, Link 616, Clint 546. Some powerful KD ratios. Valentina Doom getting a fantastic MVP gameplay there, but she was being hybrid actually, going in with the Radiant Armor and Dominance Eyes for a bit of a defense. It did help. It did help though. You can say that for sure. Dirot really wasn't on the best play tonight, but that is what we see for game 1. So with that, we hope to find out. We hope to find out if Darkstars Esports can bring themselves right back into this match, or if Superstars walks away with a victory in the second game. Stay with us as we find out which of the two teams gets to lay a hand on the trophy before the grand finals.
It is time for the biggest IESF World Championship. More than 120 countries. Set your mind, set your strategy. Face the challenges. Break down the barriers. Bali, the island of gods. 2022. Are you ready to win?
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back after a brief break onto game 2. Suicide Squad taking on Darkstars Esports, grabbing the first victory at the first matches, as we've all seen here tonight. A lot of adjustments that DS needs to make to get themselves right back into this game, and a lot of things that SSQ has to do to, I don't know if it's improve or just maintain their first half victory, because the performance that they laid out there was quite wonderful to see. You know, the draft, everything was just perfectly planned out for them, and it just works nicely, firmly. So Hades plays anything jungle but assassins. Well, that's a very, very bad thing, because in some cases you need an assassin to take over the role, depending on the lineup that your enemy produces. Like a lineup like what SSQ had now, what they needed was a change in Roma and a change in jungle choice. I think their mage choice was okay, was very, very perfect. Their XP lane too was quite decent. Their gold lane, maybe something else might have been better, probably Beatrix or so, you know, someone that can pull off a very, very huge advantage in the team fights. I'm not saying 1-1 was bad, but Beatrix could have been better. It depends. So yeah, or they could even decide to go with, like, probably, okay, I can't really say Massman jungle might fit, and then pick another fighter standing for an engage while still going with the Roma support room. But still a lot of combos that I can pull out to get a victory like that, but it is what it is. So game 2 already running. Let's get into it and see what both teams have in store for us. As you guys can see, Superstars on the left banning out only Julia, and probably made a mistake on that first ban, while picking Farmis, Yuzhong, as well as Farsa for the major. Now we've got Darkstars Esports banning out Masha once again, this time sticking with a Valentina ban while taking Sicilian Esme away from SSQ, and we've got Akai jungle once again from Hades. Really like these go-to heroes. Well, number one, it's not a Man U jersey, actually, it's my badminton club's jersey, and well, yes, I am a Man U fan. 1-1 ban for SSQ and Cleanse ban for Darkstars Esports. Right, now we're going to see a change in marksman choices from both teams. Oh, that's something that will definitely stay with that squad for you. Indeed, the new fat like Akai. Cloud, interesting. Very, very interesting. Moskov too. Forget his early game slack off. His late game power can be felt across the entire map, because Moskov is just a beast in late game. That Inspire spell combined with Has Claw can really give him a lot of sustain in some dire situations. And a match like this, well, if Cecilon gets into the late game, gets as much stacks as he wants, well, sure to say that he can definitely get the victory. Mike Ritchie will be playing Balmond. I guess Link might not work for him in this game, but I still think he could have picked Link, actually, because now he's going to have a bit of a hard time getting to Cecilion in the backline, but Link would have made it easier. This is one draft now that I can say I might not totally agree with Suicide Squad, but instead Darkstars Esports look like they might have the chance here. Both teams really need to work on their assassin jungle, actually. Atlas jungle pick. Atlas ult plus Akai's ult. Okay, that combo. Then add Don Deepsy's ultimate from Esmeralda too with that, and then to finish it up, you've got Cecilion just a small distance away, slapping up the destiny of whoever gets caught in that trap, and with Cloud just comfortably dealing some damage with his own ultimate. Damn.
Welcome to Mobile Legends.
We got some serious combos coming out here tonight,
Enemy reaches the back.
and I like the looks of it.
Smash them.
But what does SSQ have to offer?
All troops deployed.
You're welcome to try, Shane. Faramis will follow Moskov to Expolin, to Gold Lane, sorry. Let's look for a chance to poke and possibly even get the first blood too if they require it. Take a look at the Engage, forcing his vengeance early on into the game. And gotta wait now for Lethal Wanderer. Balmond doing some damage. Fermis to the rotation quite good. Well secured by Hades. Forced to flicker out from Atlas. Oof. Not yet at more than 10 stacks, but already dishing out enough poke damage. Sicilian. DS to get first blood. Let's see how that works out. Top lane though, Hades already making his rotation in that direction. We should be able to see the first fight that might result in the first blood. Although mid lane, take a look at Farsa, unexpectedly walking into that. But now we might have Akai in a very tough spot. Quick to use his ultimate and get into a safe position. Get to a safe and sound after that. But with that retreat, it gives Balmond the advantage to go ahead and start that turtle. Well, he just came back. Well, sorry, where's that person that said Darkstars to draw first blood? If you made a bet, you've lost. Go and pay whoever you're owing. Because SSQ just drew first blood and secured the first turtle of the game. I actually forgot, Balmond objective securing is almost as easy as ABC. Bottom lane, Cloud using that ultimate to clear the wave and also look for a chance at Moscow. Atlas is yet to hit level 3 though, so his presence just might not be felt as much as yet to hit level 4, sorry, but he's not too far off now. He might have Faramis in a tough spot. Quick to use his ultimate to save himself, and there goes the engage. Akai spins Farsa right under the tower to get a kill there as well. 1-1 right now. Good fight, very interesting. Still so much happening actually. Darkstars was able to pull right back in and get a kill for themselves, taking Moscow off the board, off the map, sorry. Yeah, pretty much. So we got a fight breaking out here. Faramis in a very bad position, being the object of main attention. Suicide Squad replies with a counter engage. We got Atlas landing a good 2-man ult there. Vincent, this is why you jump. Okay, you've got you jump to break backline, so Seslan is not all that safe either. The chase, the pursuit. Cloud killing Moscow. Okay. For the past 15 seconds, you just keep hearing one team hero has been slain or the other. Kind of gameplay we want to see tonight. Good play from Cloud, by the way, able to secure a kill on Moscow. Damn. Darkstars was just might be able to make a comeback in this game. But we continue to watch and await the outcome. Game is still close actually. Game is still very close. The lack of CC from Suicide Squad, right? Possibly. C-Farsa uses sprint as well as her extra skill to try and get it from Hades, but she was a little bit too slow. pull back.
Red team hero has been slain.
So much happening here.
Double kill.
Balmond, powerful helicopter.
Red team turret has been destroyed.
Just like what Moskov is doing now. Paying very close attention to the push he's making. Forced to retreat as Atlas' presence almost scares him off. SSQ undeniable win. I can't say for now, honestly. They've got the push, they've got the gold lead, but there's so much that could still go wrong for them. Yet there's still so much that could go very right for them. You know? Look at Farsa. Good ult from her on Esme. Cloud with Vengeance. I guess it's very, very solid. Already getting started on that turtle for Hades to come and continue.
Red team turret has been destroyed.
Top lane. Good objective secure. This is why Balmond is very, very much OP and scary. Their engages are not all that bad. Look at Cloud.
Hero has been slain.
Moskov is seriously taking a lot of hits. If Moskov doesn't get his bearings right, he might cost SSQ this game. Alright, finally we see some action on top lane. Dijon taking a kill on Esme. Akai is definitely going to lose objectives to Balmond. Look out. Because you know, there's a bit of a small animation display on Akai before he uses his ultimate, so Balmond can really capitalize on that on his own ult, which is extremely quite fast. SSQ bad in gold. Yeah, actually they are. Their gold lane is the one that's lacking, but then they have this lack of CC that is not really making them hold out a lot in team fights. But Fermis actually covers up for that. Quite a lot. It's not about the kills, it's about the push. First Lord spawned. Who's going for it? Darkstars was always quick to jump on the first Lord at the first chance they get. Take a look at Dijon looking for Cloud in the backline. Okay, this is able to secure that first Lord. Major fight breaking out. Mikey getting the kill on Alfie there. Still so much that's happening. I guess that's one objective that Balmond couldn't steal away from Akai. Well played. No, Fermis is not nerfed yet, but this game is not just letting him bring out the revamp that was given to him, you know. These retry gods. Good pull there from Akai actually. From Farmi, sorry. follow-up from Cloud 2 was equally just as good. Atlas though popped his ultimate a little bit too early. A good defense nonetheless. Vincent with a good petrify, able to get a killer. Oof! Wind of Nature saves Cloud there. Yikes! Painful out there from Balmond. Item check would be very nice actually. I really want to know what the item builds are looking like, especially for Faramis. I don't know, Faramis is not as tanky as I want him to be, or rather as you want him to be, but still a lot can happen. We're gonna have a pause for about 2 minutes of match time, so let's hear what you guys have to say. Faramis mid OP. Actually, yeah, Faramis mid OP. We'll get a good setup time. The thing is, Faramis' only damage source is like skill 2, right? And well, it's quite a bit of a very good damage source, but very thrilling the match that we're here watching tonight. What did you guys choose on the poll? 52% Superstars, 48% Darkstars. Feed now, get fed later. This isn't a tournament lobby actually. Crazy damage. Clock and lightning just, that thing just speaks for a lot of mages, but some prefer to go with like MLBB. You know those ones that capitalize on slow damage, they enjoy the ice cream one and go in one combo. But yeah, Faramis damage is OP.
Blue team turret has been destroyed.
Another tower taken down. Was that from the top lane or bottom? Yeah, I think that was top lane. Eventually, the tower that that Yuzhong fought so hard to defend, eventually lost to minions. How sad. Oof, the chase on Esmeralda, but I still think she might not be that easy to kill, especially at this point. Take a look at the build items. Hang on. Let me put this in a good position. Item builds. Fancy seeing that. Sicilian already going for that dominant size just after the clock of Destiny and Lightning trunking. Moskov do, Windtalker, Berserker Fury, Asclaw, alright. Balmont's build, pure tank, not even a single damage item on him. He's gonna be very hard to kill. And I think just now he's probably looking for the dominant size as well. Oh, we got a team fight here, ladies and gentlemen. Farsa able to get a killer. Oh, she stopped at the very wrong position. Kill spree from Mikey. This is where Wind of Nature, but just not enough to keep him alive. Wait, that was a 3-on-2 trade though. Cloud is an early game, but you know Cloud is a marksman that has to like almost go into the middle of a fight for his presence to be felt. So like if he's not careful and goes in at the wrong time, he is absolutely screwed. He is absolutely screwed. Imagine going in to try and deal damage and then you get stunned by Farsa's passive for skill 2 I think, and then Petrify from Yuzhong just keep. Okay, Yuzhong will actually be busy with backline looking for Cecilion, by the way. But then the damage from Balmond, and Balmond isn't even building damage, he's building tanky, like full tank, so he's not even gonna have an easy time either. Plus Moscow skill too, and if that thing lands on the wall or on the tower or anything that could just stun Cloud, he's pretty much almost dead. While Moscow can just almost sit at a very decent position and keep spamming that skill 1 as much as he can. But well, it's a matter of the player at this point. Let's see. Both teams 10-10, 2k gold advantage for SSQ. Still not much though, because they're all are almost at level 15, level 14, level 13, 12 even. Yeah, actually Moscow ready for fight, but this position that he's in right now, he might want to go into a different spot. Take a look at Cloud. Good ult there from Faramis, but Moscow. Even the tanky build that just enough to save him. Vincent. Good focus on system. Akai getting a kill on Farsa. They've got the 2 mages off the game. Cloud just focusing on that turret, trying to take it down. Indeed, bro. Faramis tanky as hell. I didn't even get to see Faramis build. Let me see what Faramis has on him. Guardian helmet, dominance ice, and Oracle. Okay. Although I would say Oracle is uncalled for, but it's a good combo item with the Guardian helmet. You might want to go for like Radiant armor for the continuous damage. Oh my days, the ult from Akai. Focus on Balmond, finally taking him down while keeping a lot of focus on Yuzhong. Esme is not done though, she has a lot of shield to keep her up and running. Darkstars Esports just might be able to make their comeback, at least from what I can see. Yeah, Atlas not really landing those 3 or 4 man stuns. Hope you guys are ready for a game 3, because that's almost what this looks like. You already have the bottom side inhibitor ticking down. Atlas still sitting at a 119 KD, very comfortable KD that tells you that Atlas is doing the best he can as the roamer, looking for a chance to make those engages. He hasn't even really been wasting his ult that much though, but it's not all that bad either. Pretty sure even has his gold his conceal room ready. Farsa popping out her ultimate to aid in the defense. Akai not really looking to force an engage here, but just to keep SSQ distracted. Sorry about that. Good engage. Good auto promise. Here comes Akai. And here comes Atlas, sorry. A good 2-man stun, but there's no follow-up. They had to deal with Yuzhong that was trying to break backline. Yeah, it's lots of low HP that I can see. Oof. Into safety. Yeah, Darkstars have a very comfortable position that they're in right now. 2 inhibitor towers taken, with the top lane just barely standing at like 2 HP. Lord spawning in less than a minute. Minions flooding into their base. Cloud really doing very well. Actually, I didn't really expect this much of a performance from a Cloud pick on the gold lane, but I'm impressed. Tournament lobby wasn't granted to us by Moonton, unfortunately. So yeah, we had to just manage with this. OP engage from Faramis. Yo. Alpha is being killed. Family's ult is still standing, still giving him a good. That petrify was massively powerful. Good vengeance there for Cloud to get away in time. Immortality is gonna bring Akai right back, but he's in a bit of a tough spot and he's just gonna give up like that. 2 players down against Darkstars Esports, and they're gonna have a chance at the Lord. Can SSQ get the victory? Fermis does primary recall as if he's already in comfortable position. Anything can still happen. They've got 3 players on the board. And Cloud isn't even paying attention to the Lord. He's just trying to get an advantage to push, like what I'm seeing on this bottom side. But Yuzhong and Farsa will be quick to reply to that. But I just left Cloud to give the Lord to Superstars Qinekt. Yeah, Farsa may not look like she's doing much, but I think from her own end she's trying her best. Probably just using her ultimate not as effectively as she wants to, but whatever she's doing, it happens to holding them out. Look at that engage from Esme. That's a little bit quite risky, and this Lord will not be able to make it far anywhere into that's as this first tower. Take a look at Cloud already going in, looking for the engage. First use that vengeance, go the ult from okay, this is not looking very good. This is not looking good for Darkstars Esports. Yo, the damage from Cecilion on Yuzhong, quick to get away.
Red team turret has been destroyed. Red team turret has been destroyed.
More towers are falling against Darkstars Esports. They are beginning to lose their cool.
Red team turret has been destroyed.
I just keep hearing towers are being destroyed everywhere. Oof, Bamon was taking a lot of damage, but still able to walk out at more than. At that point, actually, with as much tank items as he has, as much HP items as he has, I'm pretty sure that's well above 50. Or like 25 maybe. But then Bamon is tanky. Almost unkillable. 616 KD, even with a full tank build. Powerful. Ice Queen can be built on Cessna, but most players really don't go for that idea. They always tend to build more damage and maybe like dominant size for extended mana and some amount of defense. But this Cessna went with Ice Queen. He did go with Ice Queen 1, having the Divine Glaive, Clock of Destiny, Lightning Truncheon, and Dominance Ice. Good item set actually, quite decent. We just hope that there isn't going to be a major fight. But taking a quick look at what the item builds look like. Both sides, everyone at full build except from the roamers. Further with a lot of penetration. No Holy Crystal from the mages. Might not see as much damage as you're expecting. But the item sets are looking quite okay. There's 6 immortalities in total. Ult on Faramis who walked in trying to provide vision for his team, but instead but with that we're gonna have an engage to Cloud, really doing a lot, looking for Balmond. Enchanted Talisman, no, at this point no, definitely no. Darkstars Esports able to take 2 players away from Suicide Squad to give them an advantage. Balmond will just wait for the opportunity to get that steal. Or looking for the opportunity to get that steal. I'm not sure he's going to get what he's looking for today. Darkstars have just left the Lord. And yep, he's dead. Although Moskov was trying to pull a backdoor victory, but he just couldn't. Holy Crystal would have helped, right? Enchanted Talisman will still work though, early game at least, to help maintain his mana. But at this point, it's useless for him. But anyway, with the way the Lord is focusing on that base, we have a full comeback, ladies and gentlemen, on to the third game, on to the decider. Darkstars Esports are not through yet. 1-1 victory for Darkstars Esports versus Superstars Qinekt. Wonderful gameplay from both teams, full of action. Very, very interesting, very fantastic. Farsa, you could do better though as a mage. You could do absolutely better. The first mage that you guys have did a lot better than this game. But yo, Cloud, Demon Sword, Malefic Roar, Golden Staff, Brute Force Breastplate, and the Wind of Nature. Combine that with the Vengeance Spell and the Assassin Emblem Killing Spree, he was seen at a very, very good composition too. Don Deepsea too, though, his presence, his engages too were very, very fantastic to watch. But that was game 2. Now, seeing both teams grabbing a victory, we have to head on to a third game, which we will quickly go right into after a very, very short break. We will be right back. Stay with us.
It is time for the biggest IESF World Championship. More than 120 countries. Set your mind, set your strategy. Face the challenges. Break down the barriers. Bali, the island of gods. 2022. Are you ready to win? It is time for the biggest IESF World Championship. More than 120 countries. Set your mind, set your strategy. Face the challenges. Break down the barriers. Bali, the island of gods. 2022. Are you ready to win?
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's get game 3 up and running. Both teams, powerful victories. Game 1, Superstars Qinekt. Game 2, Darkstars Esports. Well, now here we are for the final game, for the game 8 playoff. Darkstars Esports versus Superstars Qinekt. Let's see which of these two teams can lay their first hand on the representation of us, Nigeria, in the Road to Bali tournament. So, without further ado, we are definitely going on into the draft phase. Let's get this going. Bans and picks are already looking interesting. Hades playing Julian, while banning Marsha and Valentina. For SSQ, it's still going to remain Faramis and Akai. Or picking.
Your team is picking.
Did SSQ just pass on a Sicilian pick? Yo, that was very risky. That's very risky. They just left Sicilian open for Darkstars Esports to get their hands on. I mean, well, yeah, they are going to represent Nigeria, if not even Africa as a whole, in the Bali. For a second there, I thought they were going to choose Ruby over Sicilian. I would have been like, this game is absolutely mad. I mean, I know, right? How do you choose Sicilian and then lock Clint? Like,
Your team is banning.
they either ban Diggy right now, or they might lose this game. Alright.
Your team is banning.
Okay, SSQ playing smart. SSQ picking smart. SSQ picking smart, but nah. That Sicilian trade-off was bad.
Your team is
Still swords.
Link ban, okay. Yeah, there was a chance that Richie was going to play Link. Probably Lancelot pick now. Well, Eve no, but
Where the light shines.
actually Eve too here would be very, very nice. Shadow Vance still has ample opportunity to pick which mage he wants to flow with. I feel like he might actually go with Eve though. Or maybe I can't really tell. Maybe Kadita too is not that much of a bad choice. Or Loi. Loi is still open. We might have a Loi pick. Eve nice with Atlas combo. It's just a slow, you know.
Your team
With
is
EXP
picking.
lane, Kufra jungle. Okay, Lancelot about to hear it hard and hot.
Tremble in my presence.
Somebody please tell me what SSQ is trying to do here. Someone please tell me what SSQ is trying to do here. I need an answer, please. Like, SSQ, what's going on? SSQ, what's going on? What? Mid lane Phobius. A wild card you hope to work. Okay. I hope it works out for you guys too, but honestly it looks very, very well, they do have 1-1, so you have ample opportunity to pull out his ultimate. But then with those dash disruptions from Kufra, the CC from Ruby.
Welcome to Mobile Legends. 5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them.
Phobius will jump like a man. Anyways, let's hope that with the draft SSQ has, they might be able to do something with it, or Darkstars can walk away with the victory and place their hands on the best of 5 grand finals on Saturday. Oh, sorry, on Friday. Atlas and Buot, XP Lane, both level 2 now. Already making rotations for the Little Wanderer. Gonna have an engage here on Ruby, and first blood goes to Suicide Squad, alright. And so does the Little Wanderer. They're even looking to complete the kill on Kufra there. Cecilian Springs, well, his choice. What do you need Purify for? Julian has a CC, has CC immunity skill. Cesar is the only person that might need Purify, but he has chosen to go with Sprint instead. Because well, Sprint has become a very, very good score to use.
Red team hero has been slain.
Good gank on bottom lane, scores are even. 1-1 has a free Purify as a skill too. Go for a tank. What are you using Purify on the tank for? And then you got Don Deep with Flicker for some good alt Flicker combos.
Blue team hero has been slain.
Okay. I see Phobius. Oh, that's odd. Both teams decide to go for their blue balls before coming in for the turtle. Range indeed very annoying. Vern's just secured Stock of Destiny. We've got an engage there.
Hero
Ooh.
has been slain. Blue team hero has been slain.
Okay.
Red team has slain the turtle.
I'm only saying okay because this draft is actually very, very is doing SSQ well, at least so far. They need to pick up 4 kills as well as a turtle, and Lance is still not done though, making it successful. Oh no, Julian got that one. No wait, Lancelot got it actually. Well played. Lance got the red buff. Crazy. Yes, this is violence. And even with that, still no blue buff for Julian. Strong early game and late game too. Not all that destroyed. At least from Clint, they have a little bit of a hope there. Blade of Hector sees on Clint. I mean, for now it will work though. He might have to sell that off later on in the game for a more efficient item. Got an engage there for Kufra. Phobius goes with his ultimate, and we're gonna have a reply from Atlas.
Hero has double slain.
Double kill for Vincent. Yo, look at the dashes from Lancelot. Did you guys see that? That follow-up was mad. Well played. Well played, actually. Well played. Very, very well played.
Blue team turret has been destroyed.
SSQ dominating. Oh, wildcard choke indeed. Indeed. But let's see. So far, wasn't able to land the ult was looking for. seen a lot of things happening there. Take a look at Cusco. I can't even escape. Taken down. Bottom side, I see an engage. One versus Clint is a big no. Yikes. 7k gold gap already, and it's just 6 minutes in. This is the very first time that I think I'm seeing Darkstars Esports being dominated this badly. I mean, they've lost matches, but those were after a series of intense gameplays and team fights, but not like this. But the game is not over yet though. It's not over yet. Anything can happen. But this is crazy. Estes was open. I mean, well, yeah, Estes was open. You think that would have made much of a difference? I can't actually tell, honestly. But the draft that SSQ has is crazy. Like, damn.
Red team has slain the turtle.
That turtle literally took them 10 seconds to finish. That turtle literally took them 10 seconds to finish, actually. I'm not gonna lie. Look at the engage from Lancelot, yo. Those dashes are. And Phobius with the follow-up. One was able to complete her ultimate though, but just not enough. There goes a double kill with the flame shot. 3 players down.
Blue team turret has been destroyed.
And a tower as a gift. Oh my days, Lance isn't done though. With the red key. Oh my god, the flicker combo from D-Rod. So damn satisfying. 10k gap. Ladies and gentlemen, SSQ are not joking here. SSQ are downright not joking here. Wotoporos collecting pain. I couldn't have said that any better.
Blue team turret has been destroyed.
But nah, this is too good to be true. This is too good to be true. If anyone told me that Darkstars Esports was losing like this, I would have bet so much that it was a lie. And it's counting. King, you're just here to count how the gold lead is going up. Nah. But anyways, we keep hoping on. Darkstars Esports fan, let's see your voice. Let's hear your voice. Let's see your hands. The engage from Julian. His Hades already frustrated. Huh? Is he already frustrated? He's spamming out most of his kills on that. Oh my god! It almost looks as if Darkstars have already given up hope. Although Zero's engage is a little bit uncalled for though. But okay. When you give Lance too much chance. And with that, we're gonna have a Lord fight. It is what I was saying about the Purple Lord. If you get a chance to take it, a time like this is actually very good because it can help you push out that mid-lane inhibitor now. Maybe all he can do now is probably just take down that mid-lane inhibitor. That's the max that I can see him going. The defense from Darkstars Esports is still going to be quite good to hold him out from the base, but that mid lane tower definitely has a high chance of falling. The next Lord will probably seal the game for SSQ. Now the gold defense are not stabilized just yet. It's still well above 10k. In fact, taking a look at what the item builds, it was like Clint already has 3 items secured: Blade of Heptasis, Endless Battle, and Blade of Despair. So we have some massive damage out from him. Look at Atlas already looking for. Look at the damage on Julian. Look at the damage on Julian. You see, one inhibitor tower taken down, and the Lord is still standing at more than half HP. Another inhibitor taken down, and a forceful engage here from Atlas. Ladies and gentlemen, your grand final position held strongly by none other than Superstars Qinekt. With how many minutes for a final? 10 minutes gameplay. Demolition, destruction, annihilation, violation. Another banger loading. Oh my god, I have never seen Darkstars Esports lose so much. And you see, that Fulvius pick that I was worried about is exactly who turned out to be the MVP of the game. Bentus, Splash, whichever one of you is in the chat, you guys have my respect, bro. SSQOP. But it's not over yet. Both teams still have a chance to face each other off against the grand finals. This is the upper bracket final games. So RNK just waiting patiently for Darkstars Esports, so it seems, to face off against each other in the lower bracket finals. Whoever wins that goes on once again to face off with Superstars Qinekt. So there's more action awaiting for us in the future. Wednesday and Friday, mark those 2 dates down, the 31st and the 2nd. We've got some serious action going on. But anyway, it was nice having you guys here with us tonight to witness such violence at its peak. Game 1, utmostly interesting. Very, very fantastic to watch. Suicide Squad grabbed the win after an intense team fight. DS really put the energy into that one. Game 2, draft was mad. Everything was good. Very, very intense. Game 3, that's all I can say. Game 3 was just nothing to write home about, but GG Superstars Qinekt anyways. So once again, thank you guys for tuning in with us tonight. We hope to see you here, this same number and even more, on Wednesday nights when we watch Darkstars Esports take on Reap and Kill in the lower bracket finals. They still have a chance to represent us in Bali. Road to Bali 2022, ladies and gentlemen. Have a wonderful night and peace out.
It is time for the biggest IESF World Championship. More than 120 countries. Set your mind, set your strategy. Face the challenges. Break down the barriers. Bali, the island of gods. 2022. Are you ready to win?